located at Burbank Metropark. Little guy took 4 years to do this, but every brick and every piece of cellophane hung, I think, was certainly now being put to good use. Little did we know that would be used during a crisis. We have 3 sponsors that I want to make mention of. First and foremost, Greg's Puzzles. Their tagline is now, we've never been more relevant. So thank you to Greg's Puzzles. Also Kirkland Sweatpants for every occasion. And also Supercuts. And they wanted to make a broad announcement that all of their haircuts are now $80 and they know that you're going to pay it. So without further ado, we're going to start moving here around 7 o'clock. We've got about 32 participants and we've had 45 people registered. So we do want to give them a little time to get started or get plugged in here. So feel free to sit back and stare at my face if you'd like. Many people will opt for that, I'm sure. Or get yourself ready to start Googling answers at home if those of you have so much intellectual insecurity that you'll feel like this is further indication that you're a failure. Okay, so 7 o'clock is now rapidly approaching. I think we're going to get moving here. Okay, I do want to thank the Dave Zink Band. They are going to be providing our musical support here. It is a one-man woodwind group that takes their inspiration from folksy jazz music that you can hear at mall openings across America. So thank you, Dave Zink Band. So this is the Minty portion. For those of you who want to plug in your username, this is the only way we'll be able to get you your prizes. And I'm proud to say that the first place prize is a $100 gift certificate to Souk Restaurant downtown. Second place prize is a blanket. Third place prize is a tumbler. A tumbler, which is a cup, not a tiny gymnast. I was corrected on that earlier today during a dress rehearsal. Fourth place prize is a lifetime membership to Sky Zone. If you don't care of your joints or your shoulder staying in place, I recommend a full day of Sky Zone. All right, I'm gonna give people probably another 30 seconds here to get their names in. Again, it's imperative that you put that username in so it can give you one of these adorable icons to participate in. And we need your name so that we can make sure we can give you your prizes. Unless you already know that you're not going to win, then I can't express to you what a sad evening this may be of many moving forward. So again, my name is Matt Killam. I'm the Chief of Trivia and Games here for the Metroparks, and I'll be hosting you for the next few Thursdays here in May at 7 o'clock and bringing you some Metroparks Trivia. Another 10 seconds to get everybody in there. Looks like we've got some questions being asked. Again, our tech support team is here to help. A couple programmers are dedicating some time this evening to answer all questions. Just to let you know, you do have their phone numbers, so they're available for tech support, not just about this game. If you have a blinking light on your VCR, first of all, you'll want a trip back from 1974, but they are here to help you. If you've got a new printer and you want to set it up, or if you've been trying to change the channel on your TV with your garage door opener, those 3 numbers are available, and call them late, folks. They're here for you well into the midnight hour. Okay. 7:02, so we are going to get started here. We're going to answer fast, folks. Those couldn't go quick. So, practice question, which of the following is your favorite Metropark? Sidecut, Decor, Pearson, Oak Openings Preserve, Wildwood Preserve, or all of the above? So which one is your favorite? Get your answers in quick. 5 seconds left, folks. Which one of these parks is your favorite? All right. Everybody's in and everybody's a winner. So there you go. For those of you, again, who are thin-skinned, you might want to get out of the program now because it's all going to be downhill from you from here on. All right, next question. Now that we kind of get underneath our belts, checking the leaderboard. All right, it's a 32-point tie. Congratulations to everybody. This is really exciting. Fizbo, you're on top. I don't know why they put you on top, but congratulations. Followed up by Test. All right, let's get after it here, folks. Question number 2. That's going to keep showing, so enjoy it. Which park that also calls the banks of the Maumee River home was the very first Metropark? Farnsworth, Providence, Sidecut, or Miller Grounds? Which park that also calls the banks of the Maumee River home was the first Metropark? 5 seconds left. Get your answers in, folks. Time is up. 16 answers for side cut, and that's correct. One for middle grounds, a lonely place for middle grounds. Sorry about that. Probably not a tumbler in your future. Moving on here. What is the name of the oil produced by poison ivy that irritates human skin? Citronella, eucalyptus, that word, or that other word? So 4 choices there. I apologize, I'm not part of the naturalist group. I'm just here to do trivia. So 4 answers, could be any one of them. Time is up. Ooh, neck and neck with the 2 words that are unpronounceable, and the 15 people voted for the right one. I apologize again, programming. I know you told me a dozen times how to pronounce that. Good job, 15 of you. Okay, these wildflowers are some of the first seen during early spring in wet woods and ravine bottoms. So there's a photo there for you, taken from their senior pictures. These wildflowers are some of the first seen during early spring in wet woods and ravine bottoms. Skunk cabbage, common blue violet, golden ragwort, or round-lobed heptapica. All right, 5 seconds, get those answers in. Remember the photo if that helps you. It wouldn't help me, but was given to you, so don't complain. Wow, all right. A lot of people got the right answer here. Good for you all. I bet that picture helped. Again, brought to you by seniorpictures.com. Quick look at our leaderboard here. How are we doing? Where's Fizbo? Fizbo is falling off the face of the earth. Katuna is fast approaching number 1. Scott C. It'd be humiliating if you weren't on the top of the leaderboard, Scott. There you are, second to the top. You will not be winning a prize, as you know, but I'm glad that you're participating. Let's keep it up, folks. We're on the move here. How about that band, huh? Which of the following is not common terminology from the Canal Era? Again, not common terminology from the Canal Era. A hoagie, a wicket, booting, or tilling? Which of the following is not common terminology from the Canal Era? 5 seconds. 5 seconds left. Get your answers in. All right. Whoa. Gonna have a slide to the leaderboard here. Only 4 of you got this correct. Booting is the correct answer. 22 went for hoagie. Hoagie is actually the name of a sandwich brought out to mules. I think this will be the first time I make an attempt at educating you. I think we should just move forward. Okay, another picture. Feeling groovy? Visit this park to see glacial striations. Glacial striations. So try to keep that image burned into your memory there. Feeling groovy? Visit this park to see glacial striations. So a unique aspect of our mini Metroparks. Where would you need to go to visit this? Farnsworth, Benview, Blue Creek, or Providence? 5 seconds left. Get your answers in quickly, folks. Time is up. 16 for Blue Creek, and Blue Creek is correct. Good for you all. This was a challenge for many of us during our practice rounds. Excellent job. 16 people got it right. Blue Creek is the answer for glacial striations. Big Bluestem, a native prairie grass common in the parks, is also known as Big Bluestem, a native prairie grass common in the parks, is also known as turkey foot grass, skipper grass, Indian grass, or Kentucky bluegrass. Little hint, one of these things, if you vote or on it wrong, will red flag you for the FBI. Answers in. Time is up. Let's see how we did. Turkey foot grass was the lead, and turkey foot grass is in. 17 people were correct. Good for you all. 6 of you voted for Kentucky bluegrass, and you will probably end up incarcerated. All right, on to the next question. Back to the leaderboard. Let's see how we're doing. Katuna, can you hold on to the lead? Scott C, a lot of pressure on you, big guy. Where are we at? Scott C back on top. Again, not going to win, but that's Scott C. He loves a day at Sky Zone, so he is after it. Fizbo back on top, feeling the pressure of once being a leader and needing that much adulation. Let's go. Let's go to our next question here. This fast-growing floodplain tree can reach heights of 70 feet and has dropping ball-like fruits that are dispersed by the wind. I can relate. All right. This fast-growing floodplain tree can reach heights of 70 feet and has dropping or drooping ball-like fruit that are dispersed by the wind. So certainly something that I can relate with: an American sycamore, Ohio buckeye, American elm, or sassafras. 4 seconds. Let's get those answers in, folks. Time is up. American Sycamore is the answer. 16 of you. Good for you. Got some educated folks here this evening. All right, on to the next question. Which metro park is home to over 50 species of dragonflies, nearly 1/3 of the 162 recorded in Ohio? Wiregrass Lake, West Winds, Blue Creek, or Benview? Again, 162 recorded in Ohio. Folks, I counted every one of them. I assure you that number is accurate. 162, what is the answer? Let's look for it. 21 guessed Wiregrass Lake. Is that right? It is right. Good for you all. 21 put their money down on Wiregrass Lake and we're correct. Tough break for West Winds. Only 2 of you appear to be in the unknown portion of our butterfly collections. The Battle of Fallen Timbers took place at which date? For you history buffs, July 4th, 1779, November 11th, 1790, September 3rd, 1791, or August 20th, 1794. Those are certainly 4 dates, folks. We can't make it any simpler than this. Which date did this occur in? Get those answers in. Let's see how we did. 15 of you guessed August 20th, 1794, and 15 of you are correct. Thank you, Latvia. We sunk behind them in global education, but it looks like we're on our way up, folks. All right, 15 of you. Back to our leaderboard. Let's see how we're looking here. See how we're going to flush a couple difficult questions. Almost 10,000 votes for Scott Sieg. Tuna's right behind him. Fisbell right behind him as well. And so is Test, probably part of our admin group who was also not able to win. So remember to get those answers in fast. This is a pretty hotly contested battle and everyone is still in the running for our gifts. All right, on to the next question. This animal is considered a keystone species to the oak openings region. A keystone species to the oak openings region. What does that mean, folks? I'm not totally sure. White-footed mouse, eastern badger, Harner blue butterfly, or a blue jay? Put those answers in. 5 seconds left. What is the answer? Keystone species. 23 of you guessed the blue butterfly. You were wrong. It's 5 of you for the blue jay. Those nasty cusses that are in your backyard. That's right. 5 of you guessed right, so there should be a shift in our leaderboard. It starts with an S and ends with a T. It comes out of you and it comes out of me. Sorbet, Scott, Scoot, or Scat. Just for reference, most of these things have come out of me, but we're only looking for one answer tonight, folks, so get your answers in fast. Sorbet, Scott, Scoot, Scat. What is the answer? Let's see how we did. 25 of you guessed Scat, and you are right. No one guessed Sorbet, and we would have taken that too. 25 guesses for Scat. There's going to be some shifting in this leaderboard. I can feel it. It's going to be tumblers all around. We might have to get some gymnasts. What park was recognized as the inclusion and national demonstration site for its inclusive barrier-free playground? Something we're very proud of, leaders in the community and the country in this space. What park was recognized as an inclusion national demonstration site for its inclusive barrier-free playground? Oak Openings Preserve, Swan Creek Preserve, Pearson, or Secor? Again, we're looking for what park this was located in. 5 seconds left, folks. Let's get those answers in. 15 of you guessed Secor, and 15 of you were right. Good for you. Good place to visit before the mosquitoes come. All right. How about that band, folks? It's like honey in those trombones. Got some shifting. I can feel it. Over the 10,000 point mark. Scott Steve still number 1. Kuna right behind them. Fisbell right behind them in 3rd place. Native Plants are us in 4th and vying for that Sky Zone Day Pass. Good for you. And a cup. All right. On to our next question. Feel free to whistle. Enjoy it. Explore the space. Which of these is a primary factor that starts the leaves changing color in the fall? Which of these is a primary factor that starts the leaves changing color in the fall? The autumnal equinox, temperature, wind, or the first snowfall? All right, get those answers in. This one is a little easy. Oh my gosh, wind. Whoever guessed that? How was elementary school science? Probably a challenge. That's right, 25 of you. Temperature is right. And someone guessed wind. We know your address. We're going to take your things. All right, on to the next question. What park is not yet open to the public? This is a good one for those of you updated, something we're excited about. Glass City, Howard Marsh, West Winds, Fallen Timbers Battlefield. Which park is not yet open to the public? Get your answers in, 5 seconds left. Just to let you know, the word wind has nothing to do with this answer. Time's up. Yes, 26 for Glass City, and you are dead on. We'll be excited to open that for you yet this year. Another promise kept by your Metroparks. Pretty exciting stuff happening. Next question. This bird shares a name with a restaurant. This bird shares a name with a restaurant. Eastern whippoorwill, field sparrow, American robin, or American woodcock. I'm not sure if this is asking your knowledge of restaurants or birds, but nonetheless, we need an answer fast. 4 seconds. All right, 20 of you for American Robin. I assume that's Red Robin, the leader in hamburgers and pink eye. Thank you, Red Robin, and thank you for getting those answers in fast. All right, next question. We're halfway home, folks. How about that? All right, I hope you're enjoying it so far. Again, thank you to our Eagle Scout for building this stage for us here in Burbank, at the Burbank Park and Metroparks. We've got a lot of shifting in our leaderboard. Again, the prize is first place, $100 gift certificate to Souk Downtown. Second place is a blanket with Metroparks logo on it. Third place is a tumbler, which is a cup for those of you who don't drink out of your faucet. And fourth place is a day pass to Sky Zone. Halfway there, all right. Stretch your fingers. Let's check that leaderboard. All right, Scott C. putting a little bit of distance between himself and Fizbo, although Fizbo was fast to answer last time, still on his back. Tess still doing pretty well. Barefoot Contessa is on her or his way up the podium or up the scale here. Let's get to our next question. We're halfway through, folks. I hope you're enjoying as much as I am. How about that good-looking guy? Who is your favorite trivia host? Again, folks, this is reversed. That is a before picture, and this is an after. So who is your favorite trivia host? I used to look like that before my will was taken from me. Who is your favorite trivia host? Get those answers in fast. Dad, I know you're playing, and if you get this wrong, I'm coming to your house. Alex Trebek, Regis Philbin, or Matt Killam. Get those answers in fast. Good way to catch Scott C. Come on, Fizbo, let's get together here. Let's look at going to Sky Zone all together. How about that? Would Regis Philbin do that with you? He wouldn't. He's a monster. All right, 3 people said Alex Trebek. I can assure you, you people won't be winning. Thank you for getting those answers in. I know those are all family members. The only time the quarantine was good. All right, moving forward. Which park is home to the Beach Ridge Singletrack Trail for mountain biking? Is that in Ohio, the flattest place on earth? It is. That's the kind of thing we'll do for you at the Metroparks. Which park is home to the Beach Ridge Singletrack Trail for mountain biking? Is it Pearson? Is it the Oak Openings Preserve? Is it Secor? Is it Farnsworth? Get those answers in quickly, folks. We're very proud of this. 100,000 users last year. 27 of you are in for Oak Openings Preserve. 3 of you in for Farnsworth. I'm sorry, Oak Openings is the answer. We don't have it at Pearson because of the wind. Next question. Here's a picture. More common in floodplains and wet woods. This oak has flattened or plated bark that looks like it has been ironed. Not by me. If you know, get ready to put it in quickly. More common in floodplains and wet woods. This oak has flattened or plated bark that looks like it has been ironed. Black, white, burr, red. Doesn't get simpler than that, folks. Get your answers in. See if Alex or Trebek would have done this for you. He wouldn't have. That guy is an unconscionable monster. Black, white, burr, or red. Let's see how you did. 13 for burr. Is that the right answer? It is not. 4 for red. There's going to be a shift in our leaderboard, I assure you of that. New people looking for Sky Zone. New people for getting their first cup. All right. Let's get that next question going. How are we faring? Is Scott going to take a plunge here? Come on, Fizbo. Scott is in second place. Fizbo still in third. Test and Barefoot are holding on. Barefoot came in very fast there. I hope you had that exact same enthusiasm for voting for me. All right, Scott C., the pressure is on. Probably sweating it out in a love seat somewhere in downtown Ohio right now. Soil 6 to 12 inches below the ground, where native seeds can lie dormant for sometimes hundreds of years is called. Soil 6 to 12 inches below the ground, where native seeds can lie dormant for sometimes hundreds of years is called the seed bank, the organic layer, the germination zone, or the biohorizon. Don't take my pronunciation as the wrong answer, folks. I'm not educated. All right, 20 people went for the germination zone. Incorrect. 7 of you had the seed bank. Half of you are wrong. Some of you are right. Who's going to Sky Zone? Potentially 7 of you. Next question. What fraction nearly of Ohio's rare plant species is found in the oak openings region? 1/4, 1/3, 1/2, or 3/4? Again, if you're American, these fractions probably mean nothing to you, but take a guess anyway, but take it fast. 5 seconds left. Let's get those answers in. Neck and neck. All right, 1/3. Fortunately, if you got that answer in, that's correct. Is 1/3 larger than 3/4? Who knows? But that's the right answer. 1/3. Something we're very proud of, making the oak openings region just that special. Holidays in the Manor House began as a volunteer event called. Again, this picture is taken right from my living room. All right, what? Oh, Holidays in the Manor House began as a volunteer event called what? A holiday in the house. Good marketing. Homespun holidays. Holiday at the Strandley. Holiday happenings at Wildwood. All good marketing. What's the right answer? Get your answers in, folks. Let's get this moving. All right, 15 answers are in for homespun holidays, and you are right. Holidays at the Strandley, a good guess, but wrong. Kiss Sky Zone goodbye. All right, again, that photo was taken from my living room, something we can do at your house for a very reasonable rate. We can come tonight. All right, leaderboard, let's see how we're doing. Is Scott back on track? Has he cracked open too many pops? Let's see how we're ranked. Fizbo, still in third. Test, still in fourth. And we are on to our next question. Let's see how we're doing. How about that band? Which of the following trees do we not climb at the Metroparks tree climbing program? So do not climb. Which ones? Black walnut, American sycamore, common hackberry, or red oak. Probably all names of American restaurants too, but that's not what we're looking for. Which of the following trees do we not climb at Metroparks tree climbing programs? Answers in. 13 for common hackberry. What is that? All right, 5 of you are right for red oak. Couple of pieces of public service announcements here. Oaks make great climbing trees, but Metroparks is also battling a fungus that infects oak trees with oak wilt, a deadly disease. You'll never climb an oak tree during a Metropark program to avoid any damage to the oak's bark that could allow the fungus to infect that tree. Also, if you're learning how to tie a tie on YouTube, give yourself that full hour. You're gonna need it. These are unmanageable. All right, important question about oaks. On to the next one. How about that band? Which park has the first nationally recognized Girl Scout trail? Good question. Oak Openings Preserve, Blue Creek, West Winds, Wiregrass. Which park has the first nationally recognized Girl Scout trail? Just a reminder, for one short bit of time, we held the s'mores record. It was stolen from us by the Girl Scouts, so I don't care if you get this right. West Winds in for 12, and 12 of you are right. All right, siding with the Girl Scouts. Well, I hope they're enjoying their trophy, because we're coming for them. Next question. Which park is named after a town that no longer exists? All right. Which park is named after a town that no longer exists? Farnsworth, Benview, Pearson, or Providence? Again, this has nothing to do with wind, so don't worry. It just isn't a town anymore. Farnsworth, Benview, Pearson, Providence. The answer is Providence. 20 of you guessed correctly. One of you guessed Benview. All of these sound like towns. Don't feel foolish. You should feel foolish about that fraction question. So 20 people for Providence, you're doing great. Let's see how we're doing overall. That leaderboard, there's got to be a shift in there. I can feel it. It all flushes out. Bill on top, Katuna, and the fastest answer before. Scott C. right behind him. Fizbo, Test, Native Plants Are Us, Flip Flop with Barefoot Contessa, Visa 711, also answering that probably is their credit card, folks. These are people that you want to know. Okay, moving forward. This stately tree has seeds that are dispersed by blue jays, but eaten rapidly by squirrels desiring to get them before they sprout. This stately tree, all right, folks. Give me 1 second. We'll start reading again. My favorite. This stately tree has seeds that are dispersed by blue jays, but eaten rapidly by squirrels desiring to get them before they sprout. Another reason not to trust squirrels, those monsters. Red oak, American sycamore, white oak, or American elm. All right, folks. Answers in. You have 1 second. Get that in. We've got 11 for white oak. Is that the right answer? And it is. Good for you, folks. That's a challenging question. 2 species not to be trusted, blue jays or squirrels. Next question. What native animal quacks like a duck but can also freeze solid over the winter and safely thaw in the springtime? Coot, wood frog, landing turtle, or gray tree frog? Just to let you know, my family freezes all of these answers, so you may have a bit of a challenge on your hand here. We've got 22 for wood frog. Is that the right answer? It is. 22 answers for wood frog. Good for you guys. A challenging question. All right. In what year was the historical Johlin Cabin currently located at the north side of Pearson Metropark built? Again, our studio is right underneath that cabin. Thank you again, Eagle Scout, for building this luxurious palace for me to broadcast in. In what year was the historical Johlin Cabin currently located at the north side of Pearson Metropark built? 1795, 1822, 1867, or 1901? All right, folks, 5 seconds left. Let's get those answers in. We've got a shift in the leaderboard. Get them in fast. 1867, that's the correct answer. A knowledgeable group, certainly a dispersed amount of answers. This was a challenging one. Back to the leaderboard. Let's see how we're faring here. Beat Harrison moving their way up. Tuna is still holding up there. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. K-Tuna. If you're Hawaiian, I apologize. Scott C, a close second. Fizbo, same leaderboard, folks. Let's get it moving. Get those answers in quick. It might be time just to guess. All right, moving forward. Which of these native snakes gives birth to live young rather than laying eggs? How terrifying. Which of these native snakes gives birth to live young rather than laying eggs? Eastern garter, blue racer, eastern hognose, or eastern fox? Also 4 names for nightmares of mine. Eastern garter, blue racer, eastern hognose, or eastern fox. Answers are in. We've got a wide range of answers here. 8 of you were correct. Eastern garter. They are laying live snakes. Not here in the Burbank Park, I tell you that. Which of the following do not threaten the natural communities in the oak openings region? Which of the following do not threaten the natural communities in the oak openings region? Restoration land management, exotic plant species, lowering groundwater, or woody plant succession? All right, 18 of you put restoration land management, and you are right. Okay. Final question. So, guess fast if you're behind. Scott C, pressure is on you. We are going to absolutely hold this over you for quite some time if you don't win. Let's get ready for it, folks. All the marbles here. You can bring marbles to Sky Zone. It's unsafe anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's get going. How about that band? Which of these is not a freshwater mussel species? Which of these is not a freshwater mussel species? Maple leaf, pimpleback, pearl crescent, or fat mucket? Also names of restaurants in Ohio. All right, folks. This is the last one for all the marbles, as they say. Guess quickly. Get it in. 9 of you were right. Pearl crescent was the answer. Which of these is not a freshwater mussel species? 9 of you were right. Let's see how it's going. Who is our winner? Come on. K-Tuna, Scott. So K-Tuna, number 1. Scott C, Fizbo. Again, 4 of you are winners. Certainly, if you don't work at the Metroparks. If you are Metroparks in the top 4, we will dispense these to the regular public. We've got your addresses, so we'll make sure you get your prizes. $100 gift certificate to a local restaurant, souk, a Metroparks blanket, and a tumbler, and that pass for an eternity at Sky Zone, where every 5 minutes feels like an eternity. Again, a thank you to our sponsors. Supercuts, where every cut is now $80. Greg's Puzzles, we've never been more relevant. And Kirkland Sweatpants, we're here for you all the time. As is the Metroparks. Thank you for participating in our first trivia. We'll be here every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Please tune in. And thank you again, Eagle Scouts, for this luxurious stage.